Today I'm heading up to Manchester, where I'll be joining the Acorn Treatment Centre to find out more about alcohol and drug dependency and rehabilitation. So I understand I'm starting by going to a prison where I'm going to be locked up, and then from there I'm going to join the programme as if I was actually on it.
There's no mistaking a prison wing. Tables down the middle, pool tables, the balconies of course. One thing that struck me was the cells are small. If you're locked up for 15 hours a day, that is a small space to find yourself in. By the time I was turning in last night in the house with the guys, I'd realised that I was sharing a house with people who'd committed really quite serious crimes.
I've just spent the last 19 years in prison for murder. It was a major incident in my life, a man died, his family lost somebody.
I've become a huge drug because it sorted out everything that had happened when I was younger. I've become a liar, I've become a robber, I've become a cheat. I've become the lowest of the low.
And it is a terrible, terrible cycle of human suffering, which unless they succeed in this sort of programme, they are going to perpetuate, including in their children.
If we wasn't addicts, we wouldn't come in contact with the police, the probation, Acorn, drug agencies, the prison service, victim support.
It shows just what things are at stake in Acorn treatment.
And then we've got the hundreds of people who you steal off.
I'm even more convinced, having been here, that it's attention to the individual where they are that is what's going to turn us around. There are no magic policy levers like minimum alcohol pricing that's going to turn this round. The only way prison would work, I think, for the addicts that I've met here is to just bang them up in debt for the rest of their lives.
As an addict who's been using for 22 years, caused trails of destruction, it's Acorn that has stepped in and are helping to turn my life around and put me on the right road, and that right road is a road to recovery.
It sounds to me the message is really simple, that abstinence works, that the people going through an abstinence programme appreciate going through it, and that your expectation is 60 to 70% of the people coming through will be abstinent and will, as a result, not reoffend.
And we'll maintain abstinence and become productive members of society, and that's exactly what we all want.
If you put the work in, you'll definitely reap the rewards, and if you reap the rewards, and then so will everybody else. And it's life-changing.
Lives have been fixed, and those people, instead of costing everybody else, are out there adding value to everybody else's lives. And then we might actually stand a chance of turning this country around.
And the people that I've seen since I've been here, that are in employment, that are earning a wage, that have got their own housing, that are in contact with the kids, that have got a loving family around them now, you know what I mean, that are leading a law-abiding life, that are going to meetings and staying abstinent from drugs, that is because of Acorn.
60 to 70% of people are in prison as a result of addictions, or a crime that's been committed as a result of addictions. Just got to deal with addictions.